the walk-up?
Oh man, so we won, so it's just a lot of fun. Was talking about it, today, just how much better the vibes are when the team wins, and so obviously the moment was fun, fun for me, but sincerely mean it, we want to bring winning baseball here, and so we want this good energy, and hopefully we can use this as some momentum and keep rattling off some wins.
Clayton was just saying that the amount of at-bats you're putting together like this, it's starting to become not just a hot streak, but it's who you are. For you, how comfortable have you felt at the plate, and are you starting to kind of be in that space where you feel like, I don't care what's coming at me, I know I can attack it?
Yeah, I want to tread lightly because, I working my tail off. Obviously it's been a good stretch. I feel like I've hit a lot of balls hard, and but to keep that level, this game will humble you quick. You know what I mean? And so I try to truly go into each day with a clean slate. Man of faith that trust that God has a plan for me regardless of whether things go good or bad, and I try to sincerely tell myself that every day, that I could go 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts, and that it's going to be okay. And I don't want that to come across as that I don't care. I care so much. And I'm just trying to be in a position where I'm just able to turn off my mind, let what we've been doing for years take over, and not try to just let expectations. And so I don't have expectations moving forward, to be honest with you. It's just going to keep working my tail off, and obviously would love for this stuff to keep happening. But like I said, just who knows?
That at bat, going against probably the guy who throws the fastest in baseball, what were you trying to do? What were you looking for?
Yeah, there's a quote from a book I read. You don't rise to the occasion, you sink to the level of your preparation. And I train that. I train that type of velo. I train very hard. And so for me, that I literally once X got to 2-0, I felt like he was going to walk him. He was kind of a little bit out of the zone earlier to some of those guys, and so I was ready for the at-bat. I knew I was going to be getting the at-bat, and that was just what I told myself, that you don't rise to the occasion, you sink to the level of preparation. And sincerely, whatever happened, it was out of my hands.
Opening day, walk off, and then this, the thrill, just take us through what it feels like.
Surreal, blackout. Family was here today, wife and her parents and some of their friends, so always cool to do it in front of people that love and care about me, regardless of whether I'm doing that or not. Again, I could have gone 0 for 5 today, and then they would love me the exact same, and so I'm just trying to lean on them. Super cool to have that. I don't like to say the words we needed it, but it was a good time for a win, and cool to be in the middle of it. That's why you play the game, is for moments like that. So just to have the opportunity is special, and I'm very grateful to God for that, and it was a lot of fun.
Kyle, you went Oppo in LA. I think the second homer of that game, also the one you hit with the walk-off. I think the previous homes that you also had one to left field. Just tell me about the ability of going up, but also using the whole field. We saw the center field home run as well, and it's working so well for you at the plate that you are able to use the whole field right now.
Yeah, I think I'm on time. I'm giving myself space. I think it starts there. Using the whole field. I always felt like I'm at my best when I'm able to hit the fastball to left center field. It's been kind of new for me the last couple of years, trying to kind of relearn how to get back there, and something I wasn't really doing well, particularly last year, especially. And so, I wouldn't say necessarily that I was trying to hit the ball to left. It's just kind of again being on time, and kind of giving your space to hit the ball where it's pitched.
In an inning like that one, where you see Ronnie battling with that bat and Javi with the line drive, and you start seeing that the opportunity is approaching. What are you feeling in that moment? Is it hype? Is it excitement, or you're just so locked in that you're basically not paying attention to that?
Yeah, I think when Merv, I think he let off that inning, got hit by pitch, and kind of from there you're like, okay, we got a guy on. So you have the tying run at the plate. Sanoha had that huge double. That guy is an incredible hitter, and so when you get runners and on bases, you feel like you're in that game, and kind of But like I said, I kind of go back to Merv's at bat, like him getting on base to lead off the inning. That was kind of like, okay, like, we have a chance here. And then, from there, it's just kind of seeing how things unfold. And like I said, I kind of, knew that my spot was coming up. And so was just, prepping before we even had, Snow had his double. I mean, really, as soon as, Merv got on, it was like, okay, like, this could get to me, and just wanting the at bat and wanting to be in the moment.